our first look at the brand new King Kong. So, through Entertainment Weekly today, we actually got to see the very first images of what the new King Kong would look like in the movie Kong Skull Island. So this is what the image looked like. I can't tell if this is actually an image from the movie or if it's an artist's conception, but either way, it looks like that they took a lot of inspiration from the 1933 King Kong movie. And if you compare it to the movies that came out in the 1970s and then the Peter Jackson one from 2005, those two drew heavily from like the gorilla, silverback gorilla look with like the black fur and everything. This one looks like it's going to have more of a brownish fur look to it, so they're trying to really separate it from what the other movies did. They're trying to give it its own identity while also paying homage to the original movie that came out back in the 1930s. And as we know, this King Kong looks like it's going to be one of the bigger King Kongs that was ever made, because they showed them walking past the skull of one of the Kongs in the movie trailer, and this thing looks like it's going to be huge. But if it's true that this Kong is going to be tied in with the legendary Godzilla movies and those two are going to end up battling each other, of course they're going to have to make him really big, because I mean the Godzilla in that movie was just like freakishly huge. I mean, come on. So I'm kind of digging this look for Kong right now because I mean it's something different, but they're still paying homage from the 1930s King Kong movie, and they're not trying to model it after the one from the 70s or the Peter Jackson's 2005. You know, they're trying to create its own identity for it. The one gripe I have about this is, why do we have to spoil the surprise for it right now, you know? Why do we have to release an image for him? I mean, I know they're doing it to generate interest, really, but I kind of wish they would have left it more as a surprise, you know, the little teasers that they had in the trailer of, you know, oh my gosh, you know, what does he look like? You can't get a good look at him. That kind of like sparked up interest for me to where I wanted to go see the movie then, and I wanted to see what he was going to look like. But it's like, okay, now it's like, okay, I know what he's going to look like, so the story really has to do a lot to impress me in this movie. Just don't be another rehashed telling of the previous Kong movies. Let's do a little bit something different in it so that you can hold the audience's attention. But that's just my thought on it. So I'm curious to hear what other people have to say about the design, whether you like the design or you don't like the design. Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this movie, please like it, and also please subscribe so that you can keep up to date with all of our videos that we're making, and check out some of our past ones. They're pretty good. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I'll be seeing you guys later, and I'll be saving you a movie chair for the next video.